What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck. We play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're looking at Crusadia OTK 2020 edition. And if you're unfamiliar with Crusadia, they're one of the most powerful decks ever wrought in this game. Easily capable of punching the opponent for well over 10,000 damage using just a simple 2-card combo. I'm honestly kind of surprised they don't see more rogue play in the meta just for their ability to steal games from people who are unprepared for how powerful they are. And not only that, but they've got some great search power, they've got some negation on top of being a strong go-second deck, and they've only been made more powerful with the addition of things like Nibiru and Gizmek Kaku, who just give this deck even more options to tear apart boards. Most importantly of all, though, this is a simple link-based deck, which is completely unaffected by the new Master Rule changes. So even though I'll be playing in Master Rule 4, you can easily play this 6 to 12 months from now with about the same results. Now, if you just want the deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate shorter video. There, I'll just go over everything in here, explain what it does and why we play it. Otherwise, in this video, I'm playing 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. I'll be testing this out, showing you some combos, and hopefully, we'll have a little fun. Alright, here we are, first duel versus Bad Aroma, and you want to go second with this deck. And ooh, okay, I thought Bad Aroma, he'd be playing like an Aromage deck, but maybe just like a bad version of it. But he doesn't have an extra deck, and you kind of need an extra deck if you want to play Aromages. And unfortunately, you're seeing one of the weaknesses of this deck. We could still do stuff, but it'd be a lot easier to do stuff if our opponent had monsters. These Kaijus are not useful, this is not useful, this. We've just got these 2 cards. Fortunately, these actually allow us to do one of our stronger combos. Basic link climbing with Crusadia, they have a link 1. Any Crusadia can just go into this. Hello. And all the Crusadias have effects that you can special summon them to a zone a link monster points to. And the link is like, oh, did something get summoned where I was? You can search out a Crusadia monster. Hey, we're gonna take the dragon. Almost always take the dragon unless you don't got a dragon. So now we got 2 monsters, so we can link up. They got a link too. Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet ya. Special summon the dragon. When the dragon's special summoned, you can get a card from your graveyard and add it back to your hand. And this guy's like, if something's summoned there, search a Crusadia, spell trap. So they've got a lot of searchability, and you could do this combo with any 2 cards that happen to be, any 2 Crusadia cards you just happen to draw. Fortunately, they're stopping that, but it's fine. It's fine-ish. Let's see here. I think what we want at this point is just this, Crusadia power. This is target a Crusadia, and it's unaffected by card effects this turn. I think, is it all card effects? Yeah, except its own. It can be affected by its own card effects. And normally you'd want to go up into Equimax, but it doesn't get power unless there's something pointing to it, and we don't have... Yeah, fuck it, let's just make this. That might not be the best option, but if he can't get over this 2,000 in the next turn, and we draw something else, then we should be pretty good. So we'll just set this. And he MSTs it. Well then. Okay, well that kind of sucks, although on the other hand, you know, we still got, if he summons a monster, he can do things. He's not summoning a monster, but we're stuck with all these cards that are like, if your opponent controls a monster, do things. Which again, I call it a weakness, but also like, you know, if you're playing in a... Even like most locals, I imagine, the decks you're playing against are going to summon monsters. It's very rare you're going to get this, like, no-thing pass. Okay, so we got another Crusadia. Go ahead and special summon it. And the neat thing about all the Crusadia links is that they get attack equal to the monsters that point. If you could just see what I'm looking at. I really want to. I'm so curious. What could you possibly have? But yeah, they gain attack equal to all the things they point to. This guy points to 3 things. Which is really cool because it means if you like kaiju them, you can summon a monster to their side of the field in front of this guy and he'll gain 3,300 attack. Just a taste. Spirits, I see. Ah. All incantations. And no non-incantations. Explains the Brickwell, yeah. I've actually been testing some ritual Shino birds and stuff. Tried for pure difficult. I've tried that route myself. This is why Spirit is frowned upon. They are still my favorite, though. Old school nostalgia. I gotta love those spirits. Regardless, this guy's dead. We'll just tribute that, put that here. We'll go ahead and special summon this here. And yeah, because he gains attack to it, holding 2 Peacock and a Surveus. Oof. Yeah, the thing is, whatever you're pointing to, you're always going to have more attack than it does. In this case, 4,000 more, because you start with the 2,000. So yeah, there's an example. That's what happens when your opponent bricks. This deck can still win when your opponent doesn't brick. Hopefully we'll see some of that going into the next duel. Alrighty then, here we are, the second duel versus eleventh. It's like Kenneth, but with fundamental differences. We're gonna scissor him and go second. What you think about that? Ooh, the all goes the... We gotta hope he starts special summoning. Oh great, Cosmos. Well, okay, so Cosmos, Nibiru probably not gonna be all that great. Yeah, I don't want him to get a tin can, so let's just say 1. Interesting. Oh, and he gets a Dark Destroyer. Not very good first turn, but at least he got it. And he's playing the, Alright. Oh, now he's gonna get a tin can. He's playing the viruses and stuff. That's kind of worrying. With Trap Tricks, Cosmo Virus. I have all, like, exclusively high attack monsters, though, and, like, hardly any spells or traps, so I think I should be good. I can still Kaiju over a lot of his shit. Let's see, these are both... Okay, these are both pilots, and now he's got his ship. I can't get rid of both of them. Oh, but he's shuffling it back? But why? That's like your main form of interaction. Unless he has, like, other ones in his hand. How many did he summon? Yeah, I'm playing Nibiru in the main deck. This is probably not great on YGOPro because you're going to get all this rogue stuff that you probably wouldn't see normally. But at the same time, okay, let's see. So this can negate monster effects. So I think what we want to do is just immediately, like, get rid of that. Hello. Nice to meet you. We're going to normal summon this, and let's see if we can bait out if he has any kind of thing. We can bait that out. Yeah, because he can tag this out if he's got a ship in his hand. Who knows? I actually might be able to activate this on my turn, depending on how I do it. So again, anyone Crusadia? There you go. And its effect activates if you special summon something to its zone. So in this case, we've got Gizmek Kaku. If there's a monster in the extra monster zone, you can special summon it. Doesn't have to be your opponent summoned, just any monster in the extra monster zone. So I can just bring this out right underneath there, and that'll activate the effect. And all the Link 2 is just like, let me look at this exactly. 2 effect monsters, including a Crusadia. So you don't need like another Crusadia there, as long as you got something. Alright, what are you going for? Yep, he had another dank destroyer. But I still get my search. It's the search for the worst, doing all the things. Everybody knows that I've got no rings. So what will destroy? He has option. He could destroy himself and do other things. Okay, he's just going, yep, that's probably the better move. I still get the search, though, so I can get something that'll be of use later. I think I'm just going to take this one because it's got the highest attack. Yep, and then unfortunately, without the other Crusadia stuff here, I don't have a lot of ways to Cosmos are famous for, like, you pretty much have to deal with them without destroying them, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. So let's kill this. Because then he's just gonna start the loop again. Which, you know, this could deal with it if he summoned 5 times, but I don't think he's going to. He's just gonna get that and then get 1,000 life points back. This has got 50. 1,000, alright. We're still good, we're still good. I mean, he can beat over this by 50, but he still is gonna have a hard time getting over Jizakuru unless he can get... Huh, he didn't get his Dark Destroyer back. I guess he needs a pilot to get into the... No, he had a pilot. Does he have the other Dark Destroyer in his hand? We'll see. I have no idea. I completely... Oh no, this can summon it. Doesn't it negate its effects? Yeah. Alright, what you gonna do from here then, Rabbit? Certainly I've got something planned. All cards they draw with 1,500 or less attack. That's hardly any of them. I mean, some of my Crusadia have less than 1,500, but most of them are far higher than 1,500. So you're gonna have a bad time, I tell you what. Granted, I'm going to have a bad time if he has another Dark Destroyer, if it could stop me from doing things. And yeah, I kind of need, again, any 2 Crusadia is your combo. But now, unless I draw another copy of this... Oh. Well, that kind of works. Let me think about this. Yeah, I think what I want to do is just this. For now. Let's just attack over that. And then he's going to get something. Just slowly whittle down his resources. I don't know, I wish I had more to say about Cosmo, but Cosmo are a fairly simple deck in hindsight. They just sort of, like, do stuff. And then you hope they can't do stuff. Can you tag out? Do you got another ship? Force the activation of the ship? Nope, just take another 1,100. Oh. The Cosmo would be destroyed. I didn't know this had an effect! I've never actually battled against a Landwalker. Alright, do I have... And I can make like a Link 2 or something, and that wouldn't really do much of anything. Yeah, I think my plan is just hope he can't OTK me and then Interrupted Kaiju slumber him next turn. Or hope if he does OTK me, it'll involve summoning more than 5 monsters. There's 1. There's 2. And I think that's about it. Then he doesn't have anything, but I don't think he can OTK me with that board. Because these are all ships. And that's... I know which number is bigger than the other number, and that's not bigger than my number. So unless I draw... What do I got in here? I play 3 of each Kaiju, so... Yeah, unless I draw my 3rd Humongous, I can still activate this. Oh, and there's gonna be a 3. A 3! A 3. Grinding, grinding. Maybe I should have saved this. Well, if I hadn't, I think I might have died there, because he would have had enough damage, so maybe that was a smart move after all. Alright. Whatever, nerd. Yeah, so I don't know, Nibiru, we'll see. Maybe if I get to the halfway point and I'm still not, like, doing anything, I can take out the Nibirus. The Nibirus have so much synergy with this that I really like them. It's just a pity because you're gonna get into some duels where it's just, like, dead card in hand. Where, like, if this was just one more Crusadia of any kind. See, my field, your field. Haha. Ho ho. Hee hee, far far. Far far. How are you doing? Table 500, etc, etc. Now he gets to summon all the dudes. It's just Dude City. But how many Dark Destroyers has he used? Or how many Dark Destroyers are banished? I could check his banish. Okay, so 1. He got a Straw Man. There's 1 banished. There's 1 in his grave. No, there's 2 in it. Okay, so he's got all his Dark Destroyers are taken care of. I don't think he has anything else that he can search that can get over Jizakuru, really. Farm Girl. During the standby phase, make a token. Alright, and then he gets a 3rd one. This I think I gotta get rid of, because if he can attack over me or attack directly or something... There's something... I remember Farm Girl could, like, do stuff if you had, like, Honest. Which, who knows if he's playing Honest? Hard to tell. There hasn't been, like, a competitive Cosmo deck in years. So this guy's probably playing just, like, his own build. And on YGOPro, it's impossible to tell what is viable and what isn't. It's just the Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, it's my... Okay. Okay, so... And this one will get a token. So he can make a Link 3 and spin something back. But he can make a Link 3 anyway. I'd rather at least get this off or bait out if he has another ship in hand he wants to use. Yep, okay, we got that. So, depending on what's in his extra deck, I might be dead here. But if he doesn't have, like, a Nightmare Unicorn or something, I think I'm set. Nightmare Unicorn, or, I don't know, he can make, like, a Borreload. Borreload would be able to stop me. Cosmojo? That might be kind of brutal. Oh? He used 2 level 7s to make Red Eye's Flare Metal Dragon, which still is not more powerful than me, and also I'm not really going to be activating effects and stuff, so, you know, we're pretty good. We're pretty good, I feel like. Target 1 banished monster, special summon it to the field, but return it to the hand during the end phase. Oh, but that triggers its effect. Yep, so I think I'm pretty much... Oh, wait, now. I'm not entirely dead, because I can still do this. It'll just cost me 500. There we go. Pay the toll! So, put that back in the graveyard. Kaiju again. Howdy doody. And... let's just try to get in for as much damage as possible. Let's get him down below 1,000. And he's got the Cod's Mojo. Damn it! Just banish my shit. Yep, and Rock just dead in hand. Alright, 3rd duel versus my arch nemesis player. Playing a 40-something card deck. Oh, and he's got the new thing, the Master Rules. It's the April 2020, the 420 rules. No. You gotta play the old-fashioned way. That's just how, and you made me go first. And I have no go for, okay. Well, in this case, I must hope that I don't get OTK'd. That's perhaps another weakness of the deck. Not necessarily the deck, but a weakness of my build. It's possible I play too many Kaijus. Between the 3 Kaiju, the 6 Kaijus, 3 Nibiru, 3 Pankratops, and 3 this. I've definitely sort of, like, weighted a little bit more towards going second and assuming the opponent has a thing or two. And sometimes you get these dead-ish hands. Fortunately, he summoned Link Karibo, which is actually really good for me in this case. Because that means this guy is live. And I drew a Crusadia, and this is a complementary Crusadia. Okay, so we're gonna normal summon the tiger, the lion. We're going to do one of this. Ha-cha-cha-cha-char. And then we're gonna summon Gizmek Mikazuchi. Haha! And let's get the dragon. Going to unleash the dragon. And then in addition to coming out like this has another effect where you can just absorb a monster in the extra monster zone and equip it. And if you destroy a monster by battle, you can summon this to your side of the field. Neat, if you had another thing. But we're fine. We're just going to go into this. We're gonna go over here where we belong. Special summon. Gobble. Gobble. Bloop bloop. I think this is, yeah, you can only use each effect once per turn, but we'll get that back from our graveyard. You can only special summon each named Crusadia once per turn. But you normal summoned, like we normal summoned Leo, so now we can special summon it. Which is part of what makes this like an easy 2-card combo. So then we get Leo. And we're going to go ahead and put the World Crown. This has the same effect as the Crusadias. You could summon it to a zone that a Link monster points to. And then just attack for 5,200. That's like half his life. A little bit more than half his life. He's good. It's Half-Life, Episode 3, confirmed. And this, in addition to just being like a 2,000 attack boost for this thing, has the effect that if your opponent, what was it? When a monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck activates its effect, you contribute this card to negate the activation and destroy it. So we're pretty good. So he's going to do that, and we're just going to chain Crusadia Power, which says he's unaffected by card effects this turn. So he's like, yeah, whatever, I don't give two shits about 5 fucks. Bring that shit up in here. And that's why we searched it. Chaos form. Okay, if he makes Chaos Max, I'll still be bigger, but he can attack these. So we're going to do his other thing. He can tribute a monster he points to, a Crusadia or World Legacy, and negate any card on the field. So like, no ritual summoning for you. You're good. I'm fine with that. Do you have another Link Karibo? Oh wait, he can summon his one out of the graveyard. Okay, and then during the end phase, he gets something, and he can block the attack. He could if I didn't do this. If I didn't pull one of these things, you know what I'm saying. You just gotta be careful. When I first did this, I thought it was a monster. I thought it was like, you know, you summon a monster from the, that was like an extra deck monster. But it has to be in the extra monster zone. So if you summon this and try to activate its effect, all you'll do is absorb Equimax, and no one wants that. Either way, we're just going to, okay, activate this. And it's worth noticing, he gains attack equal to the things he points to, but those monsters can't attack. So, we're going to put this here. We're going to special summon this. We're going to bait out the Link Karibo by attacking first with Gizmek Mikazuchi. The Nuclear Emperor. A nice name. Yep, that's fine. Nope, and then I'm just going to attack 24 with 97, and I'm not great at math, but I'm pretty sure that's way more than the 28,000 he has, so yeah, there's another win. Let's go into the 4th duel. Alrighty then, here we are, the 4th duel versus the base god. The elite base god, I suppose. The elite, he's doing the lead afterwards, I don't know. And once more, no 2 Crusadias. And we got both of these, a sad state of affairs, but maybe we can rock his world? Possibly. I mean, we still got this. This is like almost a Crusadia. If we get another Crusadia in this, we could still do our combo. It's just a little bit more difficult. And we're playing against dinosaurs. And dinosaurs could really go either way. I mean, they could certainly summon enough to trigger Nibiru, but they don't necessarily do so. Oh hey, I've not seen this. Must be new. If this card is normal or special summon, destroy one face-up dinosaur monster you control or in your hand. Hey. Then add one reptile, sea serpent, or winged beast with the same level as the destroyed monster, or one evolution pill spell from your deck. Jeez, just immediate. Okay, I think we're going to have enough for Nibiru. I think we're going to be good. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. What the hell is this? Link cross. Special summon one link token up to the link rating of the materials used. Also, you cannot... okay. Let's let him summon the tokens first. Those aren't cross tokens. Yeah, let's just fuck them now. While we can, we're gonna put this over here. And, I mean, we could put this in front of a zone, But, the Crusadia monsters only gain attack equal to the effect monsters they point to, so you can't get bonus from the token. But hey, a 3,000 attacker, you could still do stuff with that. And hopefully, I just really gotta hope that we get a Crusadia. If we get a Crusadia, we could still do this. We've still got the skills and the power. The Tower of the Power. And if not, then we may be fucked. I didn't see what he searched with this Jewel Beast. Also, is Jewel Beast an archetype? Archetype things? I wonder if this is like banned in the OCG, right? Because they have Halkafibrax. I wonder if we're gonna be, and it's not once per turn. Okay. Yeah, I assume this will be banned once this comes out, or slightly before this comes out. Probably the next ban list. A lot of the other tuners, who knows, maybe Glow Up Bulb, maybe Spore. I think there's another one. There's some other tuner that's like, nah, that plus Halkafibrax is just too strong. Also, I wonder why YGOPro hasn't changed their name yet. Maybe because we only have the name Halkafibrax and we're not certain that it's this guy yet. Not 100% at least. We haven't seen like a promo of it. So what's he gonna get? Is he still gonna be able to do all his stuff? I'm gonna be a little sad. I don't know. I have no idea what he's doing, so we'll just wait. Some sort of big combo, it seems. And then the ultimate evolution pill. Alright, well now you've got me... We've got kind of an interesting thing here. I assumed that he would make a big link and then summon the dinosaur. Not do this first and then do that. But which one is he gonna summon? I assume it's gonna be that one. And he could flip me face down, but he can't attack this turn. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, okay, so when my turn comes around, again, if I can get a Crusadia, then I could wait for him to trigger this out. I can make it unaffected. This wasn't summoned that turn, so I can flip that face up, and I should be able to then just do everything that I want to do. It really just depends what he's going to make. Is he going to use this and make a Link 4? Yes. Appaloosa. But that has less attack than this. Unless you get Appaloosa with something else. Appaloosa points down, so if these were different named things and not the same exact thing, then he could make a Nightmare Phoenix, and then this would be indestructible by battle, which would be pretty strong. Hard to say, hard to leg. Alright, and he just ended on Link Karibo. Okay. Whatever, dude. So, in that case, I can just... Oh, this points to something, so I could normal... Okay. Normal summon. The problem is... once per chain, when your opponent activates a monster effect. Yeah, so this activates... So, Appaloosa can completely negate that, unfortunately, which means I can't do the combo. I could have been able to, like, draw 2 cards, but I have to go into the battle phase first to clear out Appaloosa. Otherwise, I won't be able to even summon the Crusadias that I want. Okay, so he makes my attack nothing. And then he can summon it back, but he can't use its effect is, like, once per turn. So... You know. Whatever, nerd. Do I want to continue the battle? No, I'll just attack with this. Get that shit out of my face. Wait, what? I thought it was once per turn. Alright, I guess the tribute is only once per turn? Alright, well in that case... What do I want to do? Oh wait, I can just activate this now anyway. And at least get the attack down. That'll be, what, to 16? Okay, so now we're equal. And this is only once per turn. The attack will come back. So... Yeah, I think we're fine. I'll just set this, and set this to scare him. And we'll hope that it's all good. Just another Jewel Beast! Did dinosaurs really need another way to just search Ultimate Evolution Pill? God damn it. I'm gonna lose to bullshit. Bullshit and Halka-Febrax loops that probably won't be legal by the time it actually comes out. I mean, I guess the only time will tell. Time may validate me. It just sucks. I was like, oh, this deck is gonna be really good. This deck has a lot of things going for it, and instead, no, I'm going up against weird bullshit I wasn't prepared for. I was hoping more of my duels would be like that third one where it was just like, you know, OTK City. I suppose we'll find out. And you, of course, because this is a dinosaur, so you could tribute it off. And I could make this unaffected, but that doesn't really do anything. I think this is, you could just destroy one monster, yeah. So what do you destroy? If only I had a Kaiju instead of this, I would be fine. I wonder why he did that. That was kind of weird. Yep, so I think I'm screwed. A sad state of affairs. I'll be back if I happen to overcome this, but between these two negations, I'm pretty much done for. Yep, I'm just done for. I drew Crusadia Pow. I got both of the Testaments and 2 of these, and none of the Crusadias! God damn it. Alright, here we are, the 5th duel versus Southern Biscuit Crimson Thunder. That's what I assume SB stands for. Hard to say, hard to leg. Well, I finally started with 2 Crusadia. I also started with 2 rocks. These rocks are just glued to my hand, baby. He's got a 3-card extra deck, so probably not going to be special summoning a lot if I had to guess. Probably not going to be something that I can Gizmek Mikazuchi a whole lot. Oh, Crystal Beasts. Ah, I see. I heard they got new support. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to do. That's apparently one of them. The Zenith Crystal Beast. Ah, it's a Rainbow Dragon and a Crystal Beast card. If it's destroyed in a monster zone, you can place it in your spell trap zone instead of sending it to the graveyard. When an attack is declared involving a Crystal Beast, you could special summon this from your hand. You can banish this continuous spell. Special summon a Crystal Beast from your deck, but negate its effects, if any. And if you do, add an ultimate crystal from your deck to your hand. Okay, he's got 2 of these. He can negate an attack. It'd be a shame if someone were to just, like, you know, completely get rid of the Crystal Beasts on your field so that you had none. That would be a real shame, I tell you what. Oh. If a Crystal Beast is destroyed, you could special summon one from your deck. Well then, isn't that just a howdy-powdy howdy-do? Let's get this and this. Fortunately, I think I can win this without ever having to make an attack on his dude. We will see. So he gets to summon one from his deck. What will be? Probably just another Sapphire Pegasus if I had to guess, because it's the best one. It's the best one and gives him a thing. I'm not sure if I can OTK him past this. I could certainly try. Oh, and 1 card on the field, return them to the hand. Alright. I mean, that just helps me. Not sure if you realize that. But that, like, I could still special summon this again. Now I can just special summon it and get a thing, although I probably don't. I mean, it doesn't help me in this case, because I want to be doing other things. Okay, so let's just go ahead. Mikazuchi. Hello? Give me this one. Maximus. Maximum Overdrive. Let's go ahead for this. Hello? Yeah, I want to special summon that. It doesn't do much, but I can chain block with it because they both activate at the same time. Let's just return this to the deck. There's no reason not to. Let's get this, in case I don't OTK him. I think I can still OTK him, though. We'll see. And then I'm going to make Maximus. Just stack up. And special summon. And I didn't mention this before, but this guy has an effect. You could target a Crusadia Link monster, that it points to, and this turn, if it deals battle damage to a monster, that damage is doubled. So, I'm pretty sure that does 13,000, which is way more than the life points that most people have. So there you go, there's the 2-card OTK combo. I guess technically 3-card, because you need to have like a Kaiju, or maybe a Kaiju. I interrupted. There's some amount of combo you could do. I mean, if you can get something that points to this, you could still... There's other... Either way, let's go to the halfway point. Oh, hey, welcome to the halfway point. If you made it this far in the video, you're probably enjoying the video, which means maybe you'd like to support videos like this. This channel is mostly supported through Patreon. I do have ads, but I keep them to one every half an hour. I make sure they're skippable. And just in general, I play these goofy decks that I like instead of chasing trends. And I'm allowed to do that because of Patreon. If I just had to rely on ad revenue, I would have to do all the most popular, newest stuff. But Patreon allows me to go back and make things like Crusadia that I think are really fun, that I think have a lot of potential, and show you some new techs with them. So if you like those kind of videos, consider checking it out. Just $1 a month really helps. You know, if you got $20 for Christmas, or maybe you got a tax refund coming up or whatever, you could take 12 of that, and then you could just support the whole year. And not only does that help me, but you get on the Discord where you could chat with other friends and me. You get to duel on the stream when I duel against patrons and stuff like that. And you can come to the monthly Patreon hangouts. It's pretty cool, and that's just for $1. If you do more than $1, there's even more rewards, but I don't want to sit here talking about rewards. I want to get back and see if I can OTK some more. We're going to try this. We're still winning more than we're losing, so I think I'm going to keep all 3 Nibirus and all 3 of these in here. But if they turn out to be more of an ass, I might remove one of each of these, just make it a 40-card deck. We'll see. We'll see as we go into the 6th duel. Alright, here we are, the 6th duel versus number 1. He should have been named number 6. I seem to go up against 1 a lot, but I'm not sure if this is like a specific guy on YGOPro who keeps recurring, or if this is an instance like player, where like player is the default name for anyone who doesn't choose a name. I think some people might just hit the number 1 and go in. I don't know. I don't remember enough about what they do. I just remember running into 1 a lot, and he Flamevel Fire Dog pass. And I'm pretty sure that means, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Let's see here. Do I want to save this? I think I do, because... Or I think I don't. Yeah, let's go ahead with that. I need another monster on the field. You can have one of these, and I'll have one of these, and it'll be cool. I'm gonna put this in the center this time. There we go. Yeah, and I guess I'll just save the Pankratops. Because we could put that... Oh, and I did that in the wrong order. That's fine, though. I mean, it's not really fine, but it's fine enough. And the more I'm looking at this, the more I realize I may have just fucked this up entirely, because I can't special... Okay. I'm just dumb. I'm just done, people. We'll just go into here. There we go. We'll Regalix. I've already got one of these. So unless that's a counter trap, I should be good. We'll pick this. I can finally show this. This has 2 effects. One, you can make it so your opponent can activate things in response to your attacks or effects. The other one is this. You attack a monster with a link monster, a Crusadia link monster. Okay. What do you got? Moon. Okay, you add it to your hand. Gotcha. Oh, you equip it. Avoid destruction? Yes. We'll do that. Yeah, and if you destroy it by battle, you can draw cards equal to its link rating. Unfortunately, I could not do such a thing. Let's see, I could make the link 3, but that wouldn't really help me all that much. I could make that, but it wouldn't help me all that much. I really need to do something. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think in this case, what we really need to do, and this is such a waste of resources, it has me very sad. Let's just go for this. Hello. And he's not going to special summon, so let's just tuck that back away. There you go. Oh, and I guess he could put it on top of his... Oh, he's going to put it on the bottom because he didn't have anything. Alright, and once again, my OTK gets turned into a no-TK by a completely crazy tech that I... like, you're never going to run into... Okay. Well, whatever, man. I guess I'll take the wins where I could get it. It's just sad. I've been testing this for 2 weeks, and this has been one of the most brutal decks where, like, people have been taking Salamandrates and Thunder Dragons, and I'm just like, yeah, that's nice. I'm just gonna, like, Kaiju your thing and then OTK you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And then, like, they try, and it's like, oh, nope, Crusadia power, and then even if I don't OTK, I draw 3. And then going against this looks like such a bumbling buffoon. Maybe I should have called this anti-meta Crusadia. I think it feels like it's more of an anti-meta deck. And then, like, you go against non-meta, and you're just a fumbling buffoon. I've said buffoon more times in this episode than I have in the last, like, 6 months. Buffoon. Let's go into the 7th duel. Alright, here we are, the 7th duel, the fighting 7th, going up against Nero, another historical figure. We're Pope Urban II, which I believe was several hundred years after Nero, because I'm pretty sure there was, like, the Byzantium Empire by then. I picked this guy because he launched the first Crusades, and we're Crusadia. And, you know, there you go. Fuck. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm Pankratops too? At least I could actually summon Pankratops. At least I've got something. Nice power move. And then... do we want to wait? He's got 2 set cards. He's got that. I could, like... this and Kaiju and do more damage. I think I'll just test the waters. We'll see what he's got, and I'll save my stuff. Just in case it's something brutal. No, it's just an effect veiler. Alright, so he's playing like hand trap deck, and he's going to be sad because I don't do a whole lot of searching. I mean, I do if I had my combos. Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's fine. Junk Converter? So he's playing like the Synchron deck. Which, I mean, might be scary if I didn't have a big rock. But the Synchron deck is literally like, I'm going to summon 5 things. So I'll finally get a chance to summon the big rock. That'll be cool. Unless he's not going for that. Watch, he's just going to do Junk Warrior and then, like, hit me with Scrap Fist. For that sweet Scrap Fist OTK. No, he's doing weird shenanigans. Banana shenanigans. Bananigans. Banana. Oh, and I guess this is a good point to point out the lore. You see Eve, the World Chalice Miko? She's got this weird sort of like staff, but it's got like an axe on it. That's this thing. That's this thing on Crusadia Power. He's got like the staff axe. I'm gonna wait until he's summoned enough things. He's got that, and then also Mech Knight Blue Sky's sword. And through their power combined, he can turn into a centaur. And then he, like, unturns into a centaur. It's really weird. Like, he's like a centaur there, and then he turns into this. And this is clearly, like, not a centaur. This is, like... I mean, he kind of drifts off like a centaur, but he's clearly just got, like, feet. Yeah, you're fine. I still don't know what you're doing. 7? And make Black Rose Moonlight Dragon? Get rid of this, and then I can summon it again next turn? That would be sweet. Assuming I get a next turn. I mean, I'll probably get a next turn, unless he makes, like, Appaloosa now. Well, no, even if he makes Appaloosa now... Wait, no, I can't bait out... You can't bait out the negation with Appaloosa. Wow, you just got everything in this deck, don't you? You're just doing all the stuff. Doppel Warrior. Alright. You're gonna cropple on a Doppel? The Cropodopolus. Okay, so he does that. So I think what I'm gonna do is just be like, nah. And then you don't have a Link monster it points to. And then, oh, he was prepared! Alright, well, we'll let him, okay, fine. Omewa me Shindaru, then. Fine, then. Negate this! 4,400, but only 500 defense because all the Link monsters. All the Link monsters, Link Monster City. doing all the things that the Link monsters do. He surrendered to a big-ass rock. That's why I rocked his world with a big-ass rock. Alright, here we are, 8th duel versus Shad Khan. Is that a convention for Shadman? I didn't think he was popular enough to get his own convention. I mean, he did do that one comic with Waluigi where he gave the thing to Princess, whatchamacallit, Daisy. And it was like, oh, how heart-touching. But then the rest of his work is like, oh no, please. My heart can't take such things. If you don't know who I'm talking about, by the way, this is probably for the best. And if you do know what I'm talking about, hi, hello, nice to meet you. Yeah, I can't remember. Pope Urban, yeah, he did the first Crusade, and we're Crusadia. For some reason, I was like, oh yeah, Joe, you remember, you forgot to tell the story about Pope Urban II. But then I remembered I did. It's just that the story is, he started the Crusade, and that's it. I don't know anything else about him. He wanted to retake back the Holy Land. And I think the first Crusade was the only one that worked. And then there were like 10 other Crusades where it didn't work. And even saying the first Crusade worked is kind of a misnomer, because like it worked in the sense that they did retake the Holy Land, but they also burned down large parts of Europe and caused like huge riots and made a mess for a bunch of their own people, more than they... So, you know, it had its ups and downs. But, you know, some people romanticize it. Oh, what is this? Okay, oh yeah, he's just playing, like, all monsters. He's just playing the, like, Sekka Burning Abyss deck, where it's, like, all the things that can summon. Block Dragon Burning Abyss. I believe, MBT was talking about this. I believe he played it over on his channel. You can end with a bunch of negates if you don't get Kaiju'd. Pity about that. Getting Kaiju'd and everything. Let's see. Monsters is .2 cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effects, you could send. Okay, but this is not a quick effect. So, you know, get rid of that. Hello. That's like the one thing you need. Okay, and then that. And then we're just gonna do the same old combo we did before. But it's gonna be better. It's gonna have a door. Just do one of those. Then get the dragon. You have other things for, like, specific outs and stuff. Like, I can't get the dragon now, which means I don't think I can OTK now. I can almost OTK, though. Do I want to OTK or do I want to draw? I think I mean, obviously, if I can OTK. Let me think about this. No, I can't OTK. I can do a lot, but I can't OTK. So we're just going to go for the draw power. Crusadia Testament. A testament to how great Crusadia are. Yeah, you can go for, there's a field spell that lets you attack every monster your opponent controls, but that'll get him, like, he can get a Farfa from that, and then banish my dude, and I'm not wanting that. So let's just go for, like, the big attack. Get those. I believe Pankratops is once per turn. Yes. So finally I can do this. We'll attack into this. Once I destroy a monster by battle, then I activate Testament, draw equal to the Link rating, that's 3 cards, and then I can, like, you know, let's see here, what does he have underneath him? A graph? Okay, so we can, let's go ahead, monster summon from the extra deck, let's put this here, to give it more attack, and then we'll go ahead and tribute that, put this here. He'll still have this, but I can negate this effect with World Legacy Crown now. Or just negate him in general. And then we got this. This is one of the Crusadias I haven't... A lot of the Crusadias have other effects. I think I've summoned this once, but I haven't mentioned. Its effect is, when it's summoned, you can destroy 1 Crusadia card you control and 1 card your opponent controls. Which can be very useful for, like... you know, if they've got a back row or a monster you need to pop, you can, like, special summon this, just destroy itself and get rid of something else if you open with a handful of Crusadias. There's also a Crusadia that's, like, she's the elf girl. If she's in the graveyard and a Crusadia would be destroyed, you can banish her instead. So you can actually use that with this, and it works where, like, you destroy their monster, but your thing isn't destroyed. So you're good. No. Stop it. Get some help. Oh, it can't be destroyed. Well, that's a pity, but now you've only got 1,000 and you're stuck in attack mode. And then this can do something, and then he can make another Dante. 3 Danto. Sea Archiver. It goes up to 1,300, alright. Whatever, nerd. You can't get over 7,700 unless you can make some big fat links. Fat link stacks. He might be able to. That's a pretty fat link stack. Oh, why thank you. He saved me. I appreciate that. Although, am I dead now? I might be dead now. Is this an OTK? With Block Dragon, it's an OTK. Damn it. I wanted to OTK, but it was I who got OTK'd. Dang old Link things. If it hadn't been for how did he stop me that one time? Oh yeah, Ash Blossom. If I hadn't been Ash Blossomed, he would have been so dead. He would have been dead in half. Dead into 3 parts. Instead, he lives in 1 hole. Alright, here we are, 9th duel versus a ghost Pokemon. Either that or it's Rick Ghastly, that guy who did the, like, never gonna give you spooks, never gonna do some stuff. Lazy on the Time Lord, gonna burn me a bit, and that sucks and shit, but I can give you a Kaiju. Let's see. Alright. Sing 'em if you got 'em. It's the same old story, same old story, same old song and dance, my friend. He's like, but I need it can't be destroyed and targeted. It could be Kaiju. Yep, as the more boss monsters get made, was just the more, okay, no. I want to keep mine. Thank you. I will continue to do things. And then I'm going to get my dragon, unless you're playing Ash Blossom 2, in which case I'm going to make weird quacking sounds. And draw a card? No, he's just going to add the, okay, endless emptiness. Give me my dragon. I want him, he's mine, he's friendly, he has things that I enjoy. There we go. Go to this. Ha-ho, hee-hee. Give me more things. We're going to get this back to our hand because we normal summoned it. And we're going to get this because making our guy unaffected by stuff is great. And also we have nothing to destroy by battle, so the other two don't make any sense. And then we're just going to punch him for like 3,000. 3,600. It's not great, but it's something. It's more than he punched us for. There you go. And then we're going to set this here as though it's infinite impermanence and we got things. So we're good. So what thing do you have now? Okay, I didn't have, good thing I didn't have 3, jeez. Was he just summoning another, oh, discard a level 10, draw a card, gotcha. Let's see, once pro, he just surrendered. Alright. He could summon a Time Lord from his hand, or target it and said, okay. So, there we go. There's another, we didn't OTK, but we won. Let's go into the 10th duel. Alright, here we are, 10th duel versus Suzuki Naoto. And I gotta say, after the 10 duels, like, we're winning and everything, but this is one of the few cases where, like, I've won, and I don't really feel satisfied. I was really hoping this deck would do a lot more punching for over 10,000. I really kind of upsold this in the opening. I don't know, maybe I should re-record the opening or something like that. I was like, oh man, this thing's so great, it can do all this stuff, and then we lost to, like, stuff that Crystron's probably would have been able to beat. And we've got bricks and other things. Also, did this guy activate 3 trade-ins in 1 turn? Let's see, 1, 2... No. It was an upstart and 2 trade-ins and a Melody of Awakening Dragon. So much, and a second Melody of Awakening Dragon. So much search and draw power. The blue eyes are unstoppable. He's got the Levianeer blue eyes. But yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles. I always, one core conceit of this show is that I try to go for realism. I try to show the decks as good or as bad as they are, and I show stuff like this, where it's, you know, I think if I was just doing the show purely to be entertaining, I would cut stuff like this out, but I like to see sometimes this is how Yu-Gi-Oh! Online is. People just surrender. But I'm not going to count that. We're going to go find a real 10th duel where hopefully we can do something exciting to end things off. Alright, here we are, the real 10th and final duel versus YGOPro, the Grudge, or something like that. I don't know. It probably doesn't mean anything in Japanese. Maybe it does. Someone who knows Japanese down in the comments can tell me. Confirm one card? Yes. That is definitely a card. Don't I get to say no? No. I have agreed not to play by the rules! You should find someone specifically. I don't want to... Because the thing is, about the Master Rule 420 stuff, the reason why I'm not playing it yet is because it's one of those instances where I feel like a bunch of stuff is going to get banned before it goes live. So it's fine to test with it now if you just want to see what can be done. But it's not a good example of, like, how powerful a deck is, because, you know, that we're probably not going to get these with these cards. You're playing, like, this weird theoretical format where it's like, what if we use these rules with this ban list? Oh, hello, Two Rocks. Welcome back to the left and right of my hand. I hope you enjoy your stay. I have no Crusadias. Let's just nuke everything. Have a big bomb. Everybody loves it. Special summon to my side. Yes. Your side, you get the spider. I get the bigger spider. Biggest spider. Spider out of 10. I should have summoned this first. Oh, if I had, I wouldn't have been able to do... It's fine. It's fine. None of this matters. We're on the 10th duel. There we go. But yeah, well, what was it? I was talking about it last time. I like to keep a sense of, like, realism. That's why I do the 10 duels. And unless my opponent is just, like, a complete asshole in the chat and saying, like, inappropriate things, I don't, like, cut out any of the duels. I think I've cut out, like, 2 duels in the entirety of the time I've been doing this. Yeah, let's just save it for whatever he's got. And the longer this goes on, you know, it's as an entertainer, you gotta walk this fine line between keeping the old fans happy and keeping the new, or trying to attract, like, new people by doing different things and evolving as an artist. Oh, so this is just ghost tricks. Okay. That's fine. So, yeah, I'm curious to know. Maybe that'll be the question of the day. Do you like things as they are now in the sense of, like, keeping it real? Or would you prefer if maybe I did, like, 5, like, record 10 duels and then get the 5 best ones and only put them in there? Or maybe just, like, record several duels until I got ones that were good? Or maybe even, like, set up duels against people playing meta decks specifically and tried to see how that worked? Something like that. I feel like there are other options there. Alright, there's 300. And there's 2,000. Oof. Just call me Oof McDoof. Oofle McDuck. Who gives no fucks. And he still didn't summon enough for me to get a Nibiru. Can I just get a Crusadia, maybe? If monsters in the could target one, it has to be face up. Well then. I kind of want to destroy, I kind of just want to, like, attack him with everything. And I also kind of want to, like, destroy this just in case it's something important. I think I'll keep one face down. Let's see what we're dealing with. How many hand traps he got? I can always kaiju him, it's another ghost trick scare, alright. Yeah, I guess we're fine. Interesting. Played Darlantodia Cobra. See, if I thought this was a ghost trick deck, I probably would have saved my interrupted kaiju slumber. Alright, we'll do that. That has nothing equipped to it. We're still good. Yeah, I just need a Crusadia card. Oh yeah, and then everything goes back down because of Doll. Fuck. If he's got Ghoul, then I'm, like, dead. I might be dead anyway. I don't know if this is, normal or special. So flip summons don't count! Flip summons don't count. A good thing. Am I gonna lose to Ghost Tricks with this? Even though I have all this stuff? Because, again, 2 rocks in my hand! I should have removed one of the rocks when I had a chance. The rock is good for that Jumanji movie, but not so good to be in my hand when I don't want him to be. Why is he playing this? Just to get instant fusion so he can make a quick Angel of Mischief? And he surrendered. Why did he surrender? I don't understand why he surrendered. Well, you know, I'm still not counting it. I don't know which way. Again, I have this. And he had that. I could have found a way, possibly, if I got a Crusadia. I want to end on a decent duel. Let's just call that a tie and move on to a real 10th duel. Alright, here we are, the real, for real, no holds barred, the final 10th duel versus Zodiac Duelist. Will he be playing Zodiacs? Is this what I have to deal with in this day and age? Only time will tell. And hey, I started with 2 Crusadias. Given that that's the combo, maybe I should have played less of these cards. I don't know. People will tell me in the comments. I'm sure there's someone who's been playing Crusadia this whole time. Maybe I got so confident because I was winning so much. I was like, I don't really need to change anything. There's nothing I need to take out. It just works. Hey, he is actually playing Zodiacs. Neat. It's so retro, man. In this day and age. And he's in Master Rule 4, too. So he can't do, like, a whole bunch of shenanigans. Banana shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Zodiac, Lycra. Okay. So I have no idea what he's going to do. I've heard that Zoo is pretty good in this day and age at making the Infinitrack Ixie. Or no, the Infinitrack Link. The one that takes, like, 3 plus Ixie monsters to make. Ooh. Nibiru was not kind. So I'm going to actually start with these, and then probably just completely annihilate him. And he'll be sad. He'll be sad for all time. The great thing about Nibiru is you don't have to do it, like, when they activate a card. You can just be like, you know, after I'm certain you're done doing things, then you get a rock. There you go. Rock times. He didn't surrender, though. We'll give him that. Okay, so let's go ahead, and he's got a 0-0 because they had no original attack. Now, granted, if he's Solemn Johnson... No Solemn Johnson. All right. There we go. Hello. The Solemn Johnson the Magius. Trap Trick. All right. What trip you tracking here, buddy? Infinite Impermanence? That's fine by me. Special summon. Grab some things, because I have a 3rd Crusadia in my hand, so I'm actually fine, whichever one he negates. I don't need the extra monster. Either way, as long as I can get to this, I think I'm good. But only time will tell. Which do you negate? Home Slice? I think after you activate this, you can only activate 1 trap card for the rest of the turn. So not only that, but if he does activate that, then I know I'm safe for the rest of the turn. Well, it seems either he is very indecisive, or he has decided to run out the clock because of frustration. Probably with Nibiru, the Primal Being, stopping all his summons and stuff. He probably wanted those summons. So, you know, another disappointing end to a 10th duel, but that was the really final duel. I said final several times, and really several times, so I think I'm gonna have to call it there. But either way, you know, let's go to the end screen. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, Crusadia OTK 2020. We went 7 out of 3, not bad by any means, but I'm still a little disappointed with how this turned out. I thought this was maybe an 8, 9, possibly even a 10 out of 10 deck, and we got some losses there that were kind of disappointing. Even when we won, it was often really linear, which this is a linear deck, but that's kind of the reason I put in so many Kaijus and this thing and a lot of other cards in the extra deck. I was hoping maybe we could get out Avramax and have a game with that, maybe some Soldier of Chaos, and it just ended up not working. Definitely have to do a follow-up on this. Tell me what you think about it down in the comments. I'll see if I can get some replays together, and we could talk about what made this deck work and what made it not work. Because I really do think Crusadia has potential to be like a rogue contender, especially if it's mixed with something else. But there's just some piece of the puzzle that's not quite fitting correctly. Some missing spice that no one's found yet. Either way, though, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you had a fun time watching. Again, I do this every other week, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, good luck and have fun. Oh, what, you thought the show was over? Nah, that's where the chumps check out. This here is the secret part of the video. This is where I take a moment to thank all my patrons for making the show possible, but especially the high-tier patrons who help me OTK my crippling debt. They are Zero 1503, Chris W, Muntry, Crazy Gingerman, Austin Glover, Daniel Frowsing, J3 Puffin, Buster Blader, Matt, Lucas Geardis, Casper Habros, Brian Abruns, Antonio Simonelli, Quinn Tingent, Dancing Joker, Mr. Eiffel, Emperor Lelouch, Diotic, Jeffrey Longrano, and Manuel Torres. Thanks to each and every one of them for expressing equa-maximum generosity. If you'd like to join them, the Patreon link is on the screen and in the description. And this episode's official question of the day is, how important do you think authenticity is to a show like this? Let me know down in the comments, and until next time, stay frosty.